So friends, what is transgenerational healing? See, we know that we are a link. See, we think we are individual being, which is true, but at the same time, we are a part of a family chain, right? We are not an island by itself. We are a part of a family chain. We are a link in that family chain, and that spans through generations, right? And at ten and you know, and at times it can seem as though you're experiencing the life events of your ancestors. Like somebody just expressed that, you know, that emotion she imbibed from her grandmother, or her grandparents. So much. So friends, what happens is in our relationship, much of our suffering can stem or from the family of origin, because our emotional patterns of behaviors, you know, our belief systems, or our habits, our unconscious loyalty towards the family. A lot of times we become very unconscious loyalty towards the family. If my family had a family feud, or a family is a history of family fight with some another family, even though I've not, in my generation there was no fight, but because I was born into that story, I've heard that story from my childhood. I feel the same emotion towards that family, or towards that family siblings, or to the family children's, or the uh, or whoever the members of that family. So what happens is we are born to that family, and in the same way with the nations, as I told you before. So it can transform from generation to generation, same emotions, same behavior, same belief patterns, and and it is very subconscious, right? So this is called transgenerational transmission, or transgenerational transfer. So it is a part, it becomes a part of a cellular memory. We are epigenetically born with those emotional traits of our parents, of our grandparents, of our great grandparents, right? um, but the choice is, we have the free will. In the current lifetime, we have a free will, even though we are wearing that energy blanket of the emotional traits, or of the behaviors or of the emotional energy blanket of the emotional psyche of a family tree. We can uncover that emotional psyche, we can uncover that blanket, and come out of it, and release all these patterns, and create new belief systems, reclaim our own power, reclaim our own life. It is our choice, right? So so friends, it is, we don't need to be, because epigenetics is our environment control our genes, not our genes. So we don't have to be, if we can sponsor new beliefs, new thoughts, new emotions, with a new understanding, with a new learning, we can change our belief systems, and no more be a victim of our genes. No more we are not a victim of our genes. Because of a free will, we have a choice not to give expression to the same genetical blueprint which you are born with, right? So we can choose to shut down that expression, and choose all of a sudden choose a different expression, to change ourselves genetically, epigenetically, neurologically, physically, chemically, at all levels. It's our choice. So that's why it is important to understand what is transgenerational healing. And once we know how it is being transferred, it is said that trauma not transformed, a trauma not transformed becomes a trauma transferred. So if you do not, if the trauma has been going on in the family history, it is our choice to break that chain of pain. If we do not break that chain of pain, then we are going to transfer that trauma to our children and to our grandchildren, and so on and so forth. So it is our choice to break that chain of pain now. It is our choice to, and it could be so many emotions. I'll share the next slides. It could be physical ailments, it could be molecules of this emotional molecules of fear, anger, pain, suffering, suppressing, which suppresses our immune system. And uh, uh, but once we important these events, once we release these emotional memories, this emotional charge which we are carrying in our psyche, then we can restore balance to our body, mind, and to our emotions, right? So friends, transgenerational transfer has been scientifically also studied in depth. In fact, in 2015 itself, there's a big research done on Holocaust survivors of the children of all the Holocaust survivors. And these Holocaust survivors, during the operation by Hitler during the war of Germany, they feel their grandparents experience loss, powerlessness, or helplessness, right? And so these children also carry the same traits of feeling loss, feeling powerlessness, feeling helplessness, feeling guilty, that feeling shame, feeling even though it is 2 generations later, they are still carrying that same emotional trait, right? And because of that, it was a study which was published by the Journal of Biological Psychiatry in 2015, which was specifically done. This is the first study which was done on transgenerational trauma, which proved that, and it was proven that these children have higher levels of cortisols, which is a stress hormone, which shows the effect of transgenerational transfer, not only on the mind, but it was also on the genetic level, right? So, this conclusion of the study was that the genes that change as a result of environmental factors can be passed on to the generation, and this is called transgenerational epigenetics or transgenerational transfer, right? So I'll share you this another next slide. So friends, it is also called family constellation healing. So you see this slide now. So, in order to be born today, just if you go back to your 12 previous generations, just to go back to your just 12 previous, 12 or 14, 12 previous generations, you had 2014, just in 12 previous generations, you had 2048 great grandparents, or ancestors. So it moved from 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 16, 32. That's the algorithm. So in 12 generations, you had between your parents, of your mother parents and your grandparents, both lineage, you had 2048 great grandparents, right? So for you to be born you needed a sum total of 4,094. For 12 generations, you needed a sum total of 4,094 ancestors over the last 400 years. And just think for the moment, how many struggles, how many battles. In that time, there used to be so many wars, battles, how many battles, emotionally, physical battles they must have fought, how many difficulties, challenges they must have faced with, how much sadness, how much happiness, how many love stories must have gone, how many expressions of hope for the future. How did the ancestors have to undergo all this? The ancestors had to undergo for us to exist in the present moment, right? So friends, so subconsciously, a lot of these emotional traits which has been carried in our family history, we carry it in our emotional trait now. So all these negative emotional traits are also called in the language of transgenerational healing. It's called the risk factors. So which is like war, slavery. These are the things which they might have gone through: war, slavery, child neglect and abuse, racial discrimination, suicide within the family. Suicide has a strong energy charge for the whole family tree. When there's a suicide in the family, it can pass on the whole emotional charge, or the trauma of that suicide can pass on from generations to generations. Abortion, including abortion, adoption, multiple marriages, poverty, depression, any kind of alcoholism or substance abuse, PTSD, anxiety, anger, rape, if there's a rape within the family, or any family member has raped somebody, it has its own energy which can pass on. So guilt, shame, family secrets, whatever. A lot of times some secrets have been kept with the family, but you know how the energy never dies, right? So energy is always alive, and even though it is a secret, but energetically that it has its own effect on the family history, on the family dynamics. So these hidden dynamics also plays an important role on our emotional psyche, or on our energy field. Murder, rape, divorce, single parents, physical violence, all these are the risk factors, and some time or the other, our family has gone through it. In some point of the time, or some emotions has been healed, some emotions are yet to be healed. Then they're also called the protective factors or the positive factors, which is in the family tree, which is like love, compassion, good education. Sometimes if you're born in a wealthy family, you are able to get good education, good medical facility. You have the freedom of choice to travel the world, access to all the best resources, exposure to all positive things. You get exposed to spiritual guidance sometimes, being heard, being understood, being heard. You're taught to appreciate life. So these are the positive factors which we, and many more within the family history, family dynamics, which we inherit within the family. So friends, in terms of how these emotions can negatively impact, a lot of times these unresolved emotions and thoughts about a traumatic event, sometimes they are negative repeated patterns of some behaviors, including the beliefs about parenting, how we have seen our grandparents parent our children, parent our parents, and our parents parenting us. Similar way, we can, with the same belief system, we can it can influence the way we do the parenting of our children, right? So untreated or poorly treated substance abuse or severe mental illnesses, poor parent-child relationship and emotional attachments, complicated personality traits or personality disorders, mm, content attitude with the ways things are within the family. So all these emotional issues are being carried from generations to generations and can impact the way we live our life and the way we and how it is going to influence our children and our children's children. Sometimes our children carry the burden of what happened what happened with us, or with what happened in the family history of my great grandparents or grandparents, you know. So I've seen a lot of these influences within my family also impacting us, and once I understood it, I was able to heal or resolve. A lot of the family history was revealed to me. Like in my family, within my immediate family, I was the when I did a family constellation. It was a physical workshop which I did in 2002, 2002 or 2003, which I did it when with John Payne. He was from South Africa. I conducted this workshop. We had a workshop in India, and I attended it. It was conducted by Dr. Newton, and we attended it. So organized by Dr. Newton, we attended it for a week. So where it was revealed to me that I thought I have my elder sister, and I'm the eldest son, but the second sibling after my elder sister, and I have my younger brother. So during that constellation, it was revealed to me that I was not the second child. I was the third child. I had one more brother before me, and this was a surprise to me. I never knew about this. And after the constellation, when I called up my mother, she actually told me that yes, you when I had an elder brother, but the moment he was born, within 7 or 8 days, he died. And my mother was always carrying that guilt, and somehow and I always felt the burden of being the eldest in the family, and somehow I felt that this burden is being unfair, but deep down I felt that unfairness because actually I was the second child, but still I was sharing the burden of the eldest. So but once you understand this family dynamics, you give yourself the right place in the family, you give others the right place in the family. After this, my mother was able to release that guilt of giving a birth to the child and die, and not was able to not able to nurture in a way, or whichever reasons where he could not survive. But subconsciously she was carrying the guilt. She was able to release that guilt. So a lot of things happens when we are able to release this, and these releases happen in a very energetic level, very subconscious level. Sometimes you don't even realize, the other person may not even realize, but the release happens, you know. Seeing is freeing. Once we know it, once we understand the energy dynamics and able to release it, with the help of the therapist, we are able to free from it, right? So friends, before we go into the regression session, with transgenerational session, I want you to just think of one pattern or belief system, behavior or habit or emotions that you learn from your parents that no longer serve you. Just bring it to your conscious awareness. So during the session, during the therapy session, it is easy for you to work on that pattern or to heal that pattern or that belief system which no longer serve you, which you feel that is no more in your highest good or no more in your higher interest, which you want to release. Just think of that pattern. All right, friends. So, friends, I'm going to start now. I just want to tell you that in this session, be open, be vulnerable. If any emotions come up, any expressions come up, it's okay to cry. It's okay to uh, uh, express any seek forgiveness or whatever. It will be completely guided. So be open to express your vulnerability. You're doing it at the comfort of your own home. Nobody is judging you, so you don't have to be a man. Just be open. The more you will be able to express yourself and let go and be easy, be relaxed, be surrender, and able to surrender yourself, you'll be able to heal yourself. All right, friends. So let's start. Take a comfortable position. Clasp your hands. Cross your legs. Eyes closed. The purpose of today's meditation is to heal your family tree. You, as part of a generation, is a branch of a family tree. You are a link in that family chain that spans through generations, and much of the suffering in life can stem from a family of origin. As you are born in this active story, you carry these hidden dynamics, unconscious loyalties, disorders, and patterns, which is reflected in your emotions, behavior, belief systems, and habits. Like in a relay race where a baton is transferred, similarly, these patterns are transferred from generations to generations, though unintentionally and subconsciously. A trauma not transformed becomes a trauma transferred. In fact, we repeat what we don't repair. So today, let's break this chain of pain. The process of this meditation is simple and is a great way to move from your old self to a new self. The first stage of meditation is brain coherence, which helps you to make your mind empty, lose your identity, drop all resistance, and raise your vibrations. Then we move to the second stage, heart coherence. Here you open your heart, connect to your inner being, transcend your feelings, and generate enough momentum so that beneficial behaviors can be inspired. By now, you're ready to be ready to be ready. Then you move to the third stage, where you connect to your parents, your grandparents, your ancestors. Here, you use radical forgiveness and unconditional love as a powerful tool to heal your ancestral lineage. Forgiveness is an ultimate way of releasing any anger, hurt, or resentment. An event, once forgiven, becomes a powerless memory and no longer generates these negative feelings. Forgiveness sets you free and epigenetically heals your ancestral tree. And then you move to the final stage where you express your sincere gratitude for this healing journey. So I welcome you, dear friends, to participate in this powerful healing process. I hope it benefits you. And now, gently shift your awareness to your nostrils. Take one deep breath in through your nostrils, and as you breathe out, relax. And one more slow, steady breath in, and as you exhale, let your whole body relax. Shift your awareness from the world around you to the world inside you. At this moment of time, nothing else exists but your breath. Just be with your breath. Normal, natural, simple, easy, relaxed breathing. At this moment of time, completely drop your identity, your personality self, your ego, your analytical mind, which is an extension of your ego. Just drop it all. And become pure consciousness. And as you observe each and every breath coming in and out of your nostrils, sense the temperature in your nostrils. Is it warm or is it cooler? Sense it. Are you breathing deep or shallow? Observe.
Each and every breath is keenly observed. Let not a single breath slip by without your awareness. And now it's time to become nobody. No one, no thing, nowhere, and no time. Become pure consciousness, aware that you're aware in this endless, vast field. Surrender any aspects of your limited self to join the greater self and lose yourself in nothing to become everything. And now, gently shift your awareness to your sacred heart. This is the sacred place where we create from. Breathe in and breathe out more deeply, more soundly from this creative center. Focus all of your energy on your heart center as you breathe in and breathe out. From this sacred center, feel your heart expanding. As you breathe in and breathe out from this creative center, feel your heart opening. Feel the awakening of your heart, tapping into the energy of unconditional love, deep compassion, and radical forgiveness. And now, tapping into all your emotions, memories, and feelings of your relationship with your mother and your father. Tune into any and all energies that you wish to harmonize. Tuning into any conflicts that you would want to resolve, anything that you wish to heal in your relationship with your parents, anything that has to do with communication, control, manipulation, anything that has been passed on from generation to generation and that is blocking the flow of your positive energy, creative energy, sexual energy, or financial energy. Tuning into any and all aspects that are not yours, that has been passed on the lineage of both mother's and father's side. Today, we're going to focus on the mother and father. So take a deep breath in and tune into any and all energies that you wish to release, resolve, erase, or restore. Take a deep, slow breath in and find your center. know, and feel that Mother Earth is opening up a portal, a gateway that leads you into this infinite room of creation. The quantum field of infinite possibilities and opportunities. I'm going to count from 1 to 5. At the count of 5, you'll enter this infinite room of creation. Where you'll meet your mother and your father. One. Feel your connection in your heart. Two. With every breath, you infuse more life into your heart. Three. Feeling compassion, immense love. 4. Tap into the field of radical forgiveness. 5. And now, as you enter this room, visualize your mother and your father. They are standing there with a gentle smile on their face. You can experience your mother and your father asking for your forgiveness. Asking for your forgiveness for any pain that was caused knowingly or unknowingly. In your heart, know that this is the wise part of your mother and father. So just step forward, look into their eyes as you begin to understand why they did what they did. You can choose to embrace your mother and your father as they ask for forgiveness for any of their impulse to control you or to manipulate you, or any pain they may have caused you, either knowingly or unknowingly. To forgive them for any hurt or confusion they have caused you. Perhaps you can feel your heart open to their honest request, and perhaps there is unconditional love that flows back and forth between your hearts. And as you connect in this very special place with your mother and your father, tell them, I give you back your power and I take back my power. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. Let go of the responsibility to heal your parents and hand it over to the greater power, to the greater mind. And now, set a clear intention to let go. To cut these cords. To stop. To erase. To remove all soul contracts and karmic agreements that are not in alignment with your highest good and deepest well-being. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel that energy moving through you and through the energy fields of your parents, cleansing and clearing that ancestral lineage. And now you notice 4 figures appearing behind your mother and your father. You notice that these 4 figures are your grandparents, your grandmother, and your grandfather. Your mother and your father turn to face them as they turn around your grandparents, asking for their forgiveness. To forgive them for any hurt or pain they may have caused your mother or your father, either knowingly or unknowingly. Watch and experience as your mother accepts and forgives her own mother and father. And as your father accepts and forgives his own mother and father. That unconditional love flowing between them, that feeling of acceptance and unconditional love is transferred back. And now you notice more figures standing behind your grandparents. It is their parents, your great grandparents, and the cycle continues with them asking for forgiveness and your great grandparents sending that forgiveness back, forgiving for any pain they may have caused knowingly or unknowingly. And so it goes back generation by generation, one after another, embracing and asking for forgiveness. Sharing unconditional love and acceptance as you stand there, as you witness this go on and on after another, back through the generations. And you become aware of someone standing right behind you. And as you turn around, it's your younger self, the part of you that is your inner child. You can wrap your arms around that child and the two of you forgive each other. You can forgive them for any hurt or pain they may have caused you through the sadness or loneliness. You can forgive them for their childhood misunderstandings, and they can forgive you for any judgments you may have placed upon them or how they handle things in the past. As you continue to embrace the younger you and let them know that you'll always be there for them to help and guide them and take care of them. Feel the love moving between you and your inner child. And you can allow the child to move into your heart. So that the child is one with you now. placing the child into your heart, creating one whole person. And with this integration, there is a profound sense of unconditional love and acceptance, an experience of feeling as though you are coming home to unconditional love. Starting with you, sent back through your past to your inner child, back to your parents, your grandparents, your great grandparents, and your great great grandparents. Back through the ages, back to the very beginning of existence. Only love, acceptance, and peace flowing through you. How would you like to be treated now? Would you like to be loved? Tapping into all those feelings and emotions of being loved just the way you are, accepted, nourished, and supported. Tapping into that vision of the future. How would you like to feel and experience being in relationship with your parents, with your family, with yourself? Tuning into the energies of harmony, balance, wholeness, joy, and playfulness. Tuning into the energy of abundance, inspiration, courage, and fearlessness. Tuning into the energy of liberation, passion, clarity, and transformation. The ability to overcome any limitations, any challenges, any contrasts. Tuning in deeply into the energy of unconditional love, deep compassion, and radical forgiveness. in all directions of time and space. Take a deep, slow breath in and imagine yourself as that infinite being, pure unconditional love, light, wisdom, and timelessness. Take another deep, slow breath in, remembering that you, as an infinite being, chose a certain human incarnation with a very specific lessons, challenges, opportunities to grow, to learn, to expand and evolve. You, as an infinite being, are unlimited, divine, you, as an infinite being, feel great love and deep compassion for the human experience. You feel the excitement of this human experience, of this human adventure. You know that as a human being, you can expect the unexpected, and that you're here to embrace the unknown, the miraculous, the uncommon. And as you exhale, feel that energy moving through you and through the energy field of your parents, cleansing and clearing the ancestral lineage. Take another deep breath in, setting a clear intention that you will no longer be defined by the past, and that you are stepping into a new future and a new reality. Take a deep breath in, anchoring in that clear intention. Imagine how that would feel to be free of ancestral karma. To be free of any karma of your father or your mother. How would you feel? How would that look like? What kind of person would you be? What kind of decisions would you make? What kind of a relationship would you have with your parents, with your mother, with your father, and with yourself? Take a few moments to tune in to how it would feel to be freed of that family story, to let go of that old identity, and to step into a new reality. To be a new person with new belief systems. Take a deep, slow breath in and feel it in your body. How would that be? How would you feel? What kind of relationships would you attract into your life? And imagine what kind of a person you would be. Take a deep, slow breath in and feel yourself connected with this quantum field of infinite possibilities. Feel yourself moving around in the infinite womb of creation, sculpting and designing a new life for yourself, a new future. You are the architect of the new version of you. So take a deep, slow breath in and imagine it. Feel it. And once again, tuning into the energetic bubbles. Imagine your mother in the energetic bubble, your father in the energetic bubble, and you in the energetic bubble. And imagine that there is a bubble around three of you. A bubble of compassion, forgiveness, and unconditional love. And take a deep, slow breath in, filling up that bubble, expanding it, allowing it to grow stronger and stronger. Imagine all three of you opening up your hearts and make that heart-to-heart connection with your mother and with your father. Seeing, knowing, feeling their infinite beingness, recognizing their inner child. Open your heart for compassion. Open your heart. Let go of the need to change your parents, to control or manipulate the other circumstances. Take back your power and imagine that you're looking to your mother straight in her eyes, making that heart to heart connection, and you say to your mother, I give you back your power and I take back my power. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you and I love you. Just imagine a healing movement going in all directions of time and space, present and future, in the relationship with your mother. And place your hands on your heart and bow to your mother and see how your mother is bowing to you. Now focus on your father. Take a deep breath in, looking straight into the eyes, and open your heart and communicate to your father. I give you back your power and I take back my power. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you and I love you. You are now setting a strong intention to end all toxic connections and move into the reality of compassion, forgiveness, and unconditional love. See it, know it, and feel the power of this healing movement. Take a deep, slow breath in, and on the exhale, letting go of all the old energies and stepping into that new reality. And once again, placing your hands on your heart, making that heart-to-heart connection with your father, and bow to him. Bow to him with gratitude for all the lessons, all the opportunities. Send a wave of compassion for this human experience, for his experience as being your father. And one last time, say to both of your parents, I give you back your power and I take back my power. I give you back your power and I take back my power. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you How does it feel to let go of the responsibility to heal your parents? Hand it over to a greater power. Hand it over to the energetic support team of the higher self. Know that they are in safe hands. And now you may step down, and as you step down, imagine your children standing in front of you. You may hug them. You can wrap your arms around your children. You may ask for their forgiveness. To forgive them for any hurt or pain you may have caused them, either knowingly or unknowingly. Feel this experience as your children accept and forgive you. As you choose to embrace your children, ask for forgiveness for any of your impulse to control or manipulate them. For any hurt or confusion you may have caused them. For any judgments that you may have placed upon them. For any pain that you may have caused them, either knowingly or unknowingly. You can feel your heart open. As they open their heart to honor your honest request. And feel the unconditional love that flows back and forth between your hearts. And tell them, I give you back your power. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. And trust that your children are in alignment with their highest good and their deepest well-being. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel that energy moving through you and through the energy fields of your children. As you release your children from carrying any burden of the ancestral lineage, feel the profound sense of unconditional love and acceptance for your children. As you break that chain of pain today, as you clean and clear all the ancestral lineage, it all ends with you. And now, call in your energetic support team to amplify and fortify all of your intentions, tapping into the infinite being that is connected to the quantum field of infinite possibilities. Your connection to the source energy, from where you can feel this energy of abundance. Tune in to the energy of healing, of coherence, and once again, tuning into your heart space, seeing, knowing, feeling yourself. Take a deep breath in. Feel how your heart energy expanding to the heart field. Become aware of your connection to your source energy one last time. Feel the energy running through all your chakras, through all the energy centers, right up, all the way up into the brain, activating your pineal and the pituitary gland. Connecting two hemispheres in the brain and allowing that rainbow energy to flow into your auric field, repairing, restoring, fortifying and magnifying your energy field around you. Feel that sense of groundedness, belonging, safety and security within yourself. Feel it emanating and radiating out from the inside, forming a magnetic field around you. This magnetic field will pull in all of those experiences, all those people that will be in alignment with this new version of you. Thank you for being here. I'm honored and privileged for the opportunity to connect and co-create with you in this special moment here. And now, from my heart to yours, I thank you for your trust. It is no coincidence that you choose to be a part of this at this moment in time on your journey of life. You have attracted this moment as you are in the process of awakening, healing, and expanding your consciousness. You are ready to shed layers of old stagnant energy, moving into stronger alignment with your higher purpose, shining stronger, brighter, upgrading your vibrational frequency, igniting the spark of divine inspiration, wisdom, and courage within. You supporting you in the most empowering way on this journey called life. And now, Divine One, sentient being, creator of destiny, without breaking your state, gently place both your hands over your beautiful heart, your soul. And now, from this feeling of unlimited being, open your heart, open your senses, and bring a sense of gratitude, care, and compassion towards your parents, towards your siblings, to your children, and your whole family tree, for their love, for their support, for their guidance. Be thankful for the ways these experiences evolve us and make us into who we are today. We are all on this journey together. Give thanks to the special part, to the special insight these experiences bring to you. All that you need is alive in you. Give thanks for the divine grace and blessings being showered on your whole family tree. Be truly thankful. the gratitude to be accepted, to be embraced, and blessing to know that we all have a place called home.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Remember this feeling. Remember by heart. Treasure this feeling. Anchor this feeling. Memorize this feeling. This feeling of gratitude, unconditional love, flowing within the whole family tree. Whenever you are ready, you can slowly come back and bring your awareness back to your new heart, your new body, your new mind, your new consciousness. With a new awareness and understanding in a whole new world and a whole new time. Whenever you're ready, you can gently rub both your hands and place it over your beautiful eyes. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently open your eyes and come back to this three-dimensional plane of density, feeling blessed and complete. Thank you for spending these moments with me. My love and appreciation to you. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for giving your time, for participating in this healing process.